Incredible. Hey, everybody. So excited to be here. I'm going to put another $1 in the jar because I apparently can't stop saying we're so excited every time we stream. But hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight. Tonight is our very first session streamed of our campaign Echoes in the Gray City with all of my wonderful, lovely, beautiful players here tonight. So we're ready to get going. How's everybody feeling?
Pumped.
Wahoo!
Woo.
Salud.
Awesome. Well, if you guys, we actually started off with a few technical difficulties tonight. So if you guys have any problems hearing any specific one of us or anything, just let us know in the chat. We can just do a quick adjustment on the computer over here, so we can just make sure everything's tip top and make sure that you guys can hear us pretty well. Because that's super important. We want to make sure that everything looks good. First off, before we jump into things, I want to give a huge shout out to our lovely Jamie because her birthday is on Wednesday. Happy birthday, Jamie. She had a huge, amazing, fun themed birthday party over the weekend that I wish I could have been to because the pictures looked amazing.
It did.
Happy
It was so fun. Thank you. Rachel, if you're watching, thank you for the espresso martini in a jar because that shit slaps.
I wish I had some. Amazing. Yeah, so just before we kind of get started, I wanted to run around and introduce everybody because we have some new faces in the stream tonight. I know you guys are familiar with me, with Han, with Jamie, but we've got some familiar faces tonight. So, of course, just as a reintroduction, hi, I'm Evan, but everyone mostly calls me Ev. So, yeah, you can too. And I'm going to be your dungeon master tonight. And actually tonight is going to be a campaign taking place in my homebrew world called the Kingdoms Aurora, that I've been running campaigns in for a little over three and a half years now. And it's become a really big part of my heart in D&D. So I'm really excited. And then also there's going to be other stuff going on in the channel as well that's going to be taking place in my homebrew world, like Han's Pickup D&D. And Han, do you want to start us off with the introductions?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Han. I am, like Ev said, I am one of our other Tea House DMs. Ev, are we doing character intros right now?
Yes, please.
Okay, great. I'm going to be playing Thistle in this campaign. Thistle is a halfling warlock fighter multi-class, and she's a fun little gal. She's a little spicy. It's going to be a great time. I'm excited to play her.
Awesome.
She's just a little gal.
She's just a little gal.
She's a little teeny tiny gal.
Let's go with Jamie next.
Hi, I'm Jamie. I play Zephira, Z for short, named after my cat. Yes, I'm quite original. Zephira is an Air Genasi bard. She can be charming. She hasn't been lately. I think I'll leave it at that. She plays the bagpipes.
Awesome. Thanks, Jamie. And then we'll go along to Gigs.
Hi, I'm Gigs. I play Falafel. Falafel is a furbolg. Is it furbolg or fearbolg? I've heard both pronounced. Good. Then I was right.
You were right. If
Always,
you were right, that means
right.
I was right.
Which is the only thing I care about. And yeah, he's a furbolg barbarian who really likes just like the simpler things, like moss and bugs and the occasional squirrel. He doesn't care for like ducks or heron, like waterfowl. He just doesn't jive with them. But
what about pigeons?
But it loves them. Like no, his problem with waterfowl is like you can swim and fly. He just thinks that they're too hot. Anyway, yeah, exactly. So essentially, penguins, though, he's heard of but never met. He's cool with those, surprisingly. Yeah, that's the guy.
Awesome. Thanks, Gigs. Well, let's go on to Ryan.
Hello, I'm Ryan. I'll be playing as Kreez. He is a ratling artificer. Kreez is kind of a mentally unstable character after his upbringing in like the sewers underneath this great city, but he's trying to make his way out. He's trying to be number one. He is a big fan of building stuff, stealing stuff, and shooting stuff. And he is a very, very, very proud papa of TBD, who is his most prized creation.
And that leads us straight into our last but not least player, James.
He is a paladin, sort of. Oh no. Ev, you're silent.
I muted because I didn't want to be picked up on James's mic. I fixed it. Don't worry. The home of technical difficulties here. But yeah, thanks you guys for your introductions. We're going to go ahead and just run through some quick announcements. Wanted to let you guys know about some upcoming events really quick. Next on the agenda, of course, is every week on Monday night is going to be this campaign here, Echoes in the Gray City. So we'll see you guys every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central Time. And we're super excited about it. There it is, another $1 in the jar. Next on the agenda, though, is on November 12th, is our first guest DM one-shot. It is going to be run by our friend Connor. And actually, Ryan is going to be a player in it. It's going to be awesome. But it's going to be based off of Steinhardt's Guide to the Eldritch Hunt. It's going to be very atmospheric, very eldritchy. It's going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, please come in and tune in for that. We actually have 2 player spots open for that one-shot. So if you're not in your Discord, what are you even doing if you're not in our Discord? What are you doing? What are you doing? So yeah, hop in our Discord, hop over to player quest board and sign up. We have 2 more spots open, so love to have you guys. But yeah, cool. So also one more thing, if you like the t-shirt I'm wearing and the sweatshirt that Han is wearing and the shirt that James is wearing, go check out our merch shop. We have recently partnered with TTRPG Swag, and the wonderful Chris over there has so incredibly set us up with our own partner page. So you can also look like us, look as cool as we do, like the King of France, and look beautiful. And our Wayne the Goose and our logos. So come on down, go over to our merch shop and check us out. Wayne. Incredible. All right, you guys. Well, I think that was all of my announcements. Does anybody else have anything before we hop in?
No? Just that my dice are across the room.
Oh, shit.
Go grab them. Run. Okay, do I need to do a dice check every night? Just make sure everybody's got their dice.
Probably a good idea.
Dice
in my defense, this is the first time I forgot. Gigs forgets almost every session.
Almost every time.
Not to throw him under the bus. I just outed him in front of the whole internet.
I think
single time.
it honestly would have felt wrong if you had them. You know,
like yeah, fair.
I found them.
Yay! All right, dice in hand.
Dice on mat.
We're good. Dice in hand. I've got my giant D20, so I know I'm set.
I have my special advantage dice. Let's go.
I got my dire wolf die. Oh, it's not going to focus on it, but you know.
No, we'll take your word for it. You got your dinosaur hoodie on, so we have to take your word for it.
That's true.
Amazing. All right. We'll wait a second here for Gigs to trek back on here. But while he is, let's tell you guys a little bit about Echoes before we hop in here. So we have actually been running this campaign since January. Jamie and Han are actually late joiners on Echoes, but we've been running this campaign since January. And we actually had our session 0 for it about a year ago now, which is really crazy how fast time flies. But yeah, so what has happened so far? What is Echoes in the Grey City, and what is the Kingdoms of Aurora, and who are these people? Well, let me give you guys a quick heads up here. So yeah, the Kingdoms of Aurora, there is a small city on the eastern border called Lisiere. Is it that small? Not quite. It's actually a little bit bigger. It's one of the most industrial cities in Lisiere. It's actually home of the worshippers of the forge god Aegis. Aegis. So you see a lot of dwarves and gnomes, quite a few elves who are kind of tasked and apprenticed in smiths and forging, tend to make their way into Lisiere. Because of the high trade that runs through the city as well, there's a very very thin line between poverty and riches. So the class system is very close to each other. So you just walk 10 feet in one direction across the street, and you could be finding yourself in the richest place in the city. And then you could be walking across to the other side of the street, and you could be finding yourself in poverty. A lot goes on in the city. There's actually quite a bit going on under the city. And right now it's currently run by an order of paladins called the Order of the Aegis, who is our forge god. The party so far, Kreez and TBD, starts with them. The two of them have met when TBD was born. And we'll let them tell you guys a little bit about that here soon. But we are starting our party out tonight. They are currently just finishing up a long rest. And they are currently waking up early in the morning. You all long rested in an old, beaten down forge that is currently placed in Riven Hollow, which is the poorest part of town, where the poverty is at its highest. You guys are currently in this forge in Riven Hollow because your good friend Lucas mentioned his friend Sylvie was there. And you needed to let her know that he was alive. She has left you all in the forge as she's gone off to find him. You all are there alone. And I would like you all to roll me perception checks, please. Everyone except Kreez.
Excuse me, I'd like to file a complaint for special treatment. I guess 16.
7, 16.
Wait, sorry.
Han, what'd you say?
13?
17?
13. 1 3.
13. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, 4.
4, 7, 13, 16. Okay.
I lied. I'm sorry. Just for context, we're a beginners channel. And I'm sometimes bad. You said investigation?
Sometimes.
Perception.
Hey, you can chill, Ryan. You can chill with that attitude. Perception 2. I got an 18.
18. Very nice. Okay. Yeah. The 4 of you are sound asleep throughout the night. Of course, the forge, the roof is cracked in. It's caved in a little bit. It's a little bit drippy, and you can smell some of the smog making its way through the roof. Everyone is sound asleep except for Zephira. You wake up in the middle of the night to hear a little bit of rustling. And it's like it goes quiet before you have a second to kind of put together what you've heard.
Oh, what is that? What is that?
You take a look around. Go ahead and roll me another perception check.
Please, God, have a double digit. Another 18.
18, very nice. Okay, so you kind of wake up a little bit more, and as you kind of take in the room around you, you notice it's still like black. It's still inky night. It's very dark. So you can't really see much around you. But the rustling is pretty much gone now. It's kind of gone back to just the drip of the water in the corner, and nothing really super seems off to you.
Can I tell what direction the sound was coming from?
Yeah, with an 18, you can kind of tell it came from like the front door, like where the front door would be. It's kind of like off its hinges and like crooked to the side a little bit. But yeah, you can tell it had come from that direction.
Inside or outside?
When you first woke up, it sounded like inside.
Ew, I don't like that. Okay. Zephira's gonna stand up and just sort of groggily shuffle very discreetly to the door and open the door and kind of see if she sees anything or any remnants of anything outside.
Okay. Roll me another perception check.
Can't keep doing this to me. Ooh,
All the rolls.
We got a 20. We got a 22.
We got a natural 20, 2 18s, and then a 20. Your dice are broken.
No, the other ones are broken. That's why I use these tonight.
Beautiful. It's because you planted that D20 and grew a sprout out of it, isn't it?
It's true. It is. It's right here. It's a good luck sprout.
Ryan, you might need one of those. Yeah, so you step out to the front door and the door is like off its hinges and you can see through it a little bit. And you can see very far out in the distance, probably with a 20, you can tell probably about 60, 70 feet down the alleyway, down the road. You can see some figures in hoods just kind of dive off around the side of a building.
Like paladin hoods?
At a 20, they do not look like paladin hoods. They look like dark. They look like they're much darker, muddier color. But it's very hard to tell. It's a cloudy night.
Okay. Do I see anything? Zephira's gonna turn back around, go back in, and like shut the door. Does she see anything on the ground, like a small throwable item that wouldn't injure someone, but like a rock or like a
yeah, it's like it's almost like a ruin at this point because it's been a couple weeks since this forge was ransacked. But yeah, there's like scraps of wood on the ground, some coal.
Okay. I'm gonna kneel down and just grab a hunk of coal that doesn't look like too dangerous, and I'm gonna chuck it at Kreez and oi, wake the fuck up! Oi, did you hear that?
As soon as you go and turn yourself to look at Kreez,
damn it.
His bedroll is there, but Kreez is no longer there.
Oh, that little rat bastard. I knew we couldn't trust him. Is TBD in the room?
Yes, TBD is in the room.
Is he awake?
He is not.
He's always awake. Okay, I was gonna say, unless he's snoring competitively. Okay. Zephira gonna walk over to TBD and like nudge him. But first she's gonna sort of like shake him as if she would shake like a human awake, and then be like, does he sleep? I don't think he sleep. I don't. Oi! And just sort of shoves him. Bot boy, where's your papa?
What did you just call him?
Bot boy.
You do not see Kreez. He is no longer in the room. You see his bed. Yes.
Last year, remember, I was curled up with Falafel having a good night nap.
And
I just want to point, I was out snoring all of you.
Well, right. You're the reigning champ.
We were all impressed.
Always
I know.
We can't hear TBD. Hold on. Did you add your mic as a source in the webcam overlay? I got you. Hold on. Excuse me for a second.
Zephira's gonna shuffle over to Thistle and sort of like nudge her very gently and politely awake, unlike everyone else.
Oh, good. Thistle's gonna just what is it? What's going on?
Hey, what did you hear where the rat went? Did you hear anything? The rat is gone. Are you missing your cheese? Do you still have your cheese?
Thistle goes, what do you mean do I know where the rat is? DM, did Thistle hear the rat leave at any point?
What did you roll, a 13? No.
What are you talking about? The rat's right over there. And Thistle just kind of points towards where Kreez went to sleep.
Oh, well then I must be blind. Oh, wait, he's not there. That's what I'm asking.
I'm gonna crouch down now that I can be heard, hopefully, and see if I can find the signature kind of greasy footprints that Kreez leaves behind. You have to know what to look for. It's not just your standard footprint. I'm gonna see if I can determine a direction.
Okay. Roll me a survival check.
Oh. He's a tracker now.
All right. Survival. I don't think I'm good at that. I'm not. That's just a straight 10.
Straight 10. You actually don't see any footprints on the ground whatsoever.
I think he was picked up and carried away.
What?
Well, shit. Who would kidnap that? I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not a morning person.
He has brothers that don't like him, so.
Shocking.
Thistle would like to wake up Falafel now. Is Falafel awake yet? No?
No.
Okay,
Falafel could
How
sleep
are
through everything.
you waking him up?
Thistle is just gonna walk up to his feet and just like nudge him with her foot and be like, hey Falafel, hey, some shit's going down. You gotta get up.
No, what's going on? Is it, do you need to bonk somebody?
I don't think anyone needs to be bonked just quite yet. But I think Kreez, his name's Kreez, right? I'm still learning everyone's names. Kreez is missing.
Oh, where'd he go?
Yeah, that's what we're still trying to figure out, bud. So that's why you got to get up.
Oh, chickpea. Someone stole him. Someone stole him in the middle of the night.
We've got to find him then. All right, yeah. Falafel starts awake. He's here. He's present. All right then. So, where'd he go?
And then,
well, see, that's the problem. We don't know.
Oh, okay.
He was picked up, probably. Carried off.
Okay.
Is there any... Sorry, go ahead.
I'd like to start like tracking him and like see what happened, like sniffing, like just employing my best tracking skills that I've learned from living in the wild and all that.
Survival, please, Falafel.
1 survival coming right up. Oh. Yeah, that's a dirty 20 if ever I'd seen one.
Ooh, okay.
Hello? It's a good night.
Falafel, you, with all of your experience growing up in nature in the woods, with all of your tracking experience, just following animals to their little cubby holes, to their little homes at night, just to see where they go.
I've been with this guy for a while. I know what he smells like.
You know what Kreez smells like. You also, like, as you kind of taken like a couple big Falafel huffs of the ground and kind of sniff around his bedroll, you smell Kreez, but you also smell a couple unfamiliar smells too, to be exact, that you can make out. You also kind of, as you kind of visually take in the ground, you notice that like the dust and a little bit of the raindrop drips have been like smudged out by 2 separate sets of like sized feet. You see like what to be like probably humanoid sized feet, one a little bit small, a set a little bit smaller, and a set a little bit bigger.
I will relay all of this to the party as best as I can. So they've got you've got the feet, right? And they've got the big ones and they've got the little ones right next to each other. Now that may seem like nothing,
right? But if you know where to look for, if you know how to read the signs correctly, it actually means something, right? And and this means something, and it looks like it went that way. I'd like to start following them in that direction.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm with you.
All right, yeah, hop, skip, come on, all of them, let's go.
I'm gonna try to very quickly before they get too far away, crouch down and look at the tiny footprints and see if they have that signature greasy look.
He knows his papa.
Give me investigation, please.
Okay.
He knows
Okay,
his
plus zero.
papa.
11. A little bit better.
Oh,
They are
yes.
not Kreezz's footprints.
Not Kreez. Okay.
Mhm.
I maintain that Kreez was picked up, taken away.
Do they look like another rat's footprints?
I don't know. They're just not Kreez's.
Not asking.
Yeah.
Do they smell like another rat?
Do they smell like his brother? Have you
Falafel.
ever been to a family reunion?
Yeah.
They do not smell like his brother. Falafel, you could tell with a natural with 20, you could tell they were humanoid footprints. They were not rattling. Like obviously there were shoes
Small.
involved.
Yeah. So
Rattlings don't wear shoes.
Yeah, it wasn't Kreez's folk that took him, though. Me thinks it was one of them people folk.
Can Thistle kind of judge one of the smaller footprint, like the medium and the small footprints, like kind of next to hers to kind of gauge?
Yeah. So Thistle, remind me, your halfling clan, do they wear shoes? They don't, right? They're all barefoot. And their feet are a little bit bigger, that's right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Both of these pairs of feet had shoes on. And they're a little bit bigger than yours.
A little bit bigger than mine. Even the smaller set.
The smaller ones is a little bit bigger than yours, and then the bigger set is quite a bit bigger than yours.
Heard.
Mm-hmm. All right, Falafel, you're gone. You're following the trail.
Following the trail. But both sets of both sets of footprints are going the same direction, right?
Correct.
Yeah, we're following them.
Following Falafel. Zephira's gonna whip her bagpipes out as we walk and play really ominous, low bagpipe music, spooky music.
Can a bagpipe sound ominous and spooky?
Yeah, of course.
You got sharp notes just like every other instrument.
Like a nice low drone. Falafel is gonna get his hand drum out, and he's gonna like rap on it with his fingers, like a little bit, like to, he's still like very focused, but he's really into the whole music thing. So he'll accompany on the hand drum.
Yeah,
excellent.
I think Thistle's also gonna miss the tone a little bit and whistle a little bit. Thistle's gonna whistle.
Incredible. Somebody put that on a t-shirt. Incredible. All right. So as you guys are all kind of just walking out of the forge, quite the merry band, making your way down the alley, making my way downtown. Anyway, we are going to kind of swap perspectives here. Kreez, your eyes open and you wake up suddenly, and you can just smell this thick, musty burlap smell around you as you wake up, and it's as if you're tied up in a sack right now, and you hear these hushed tones around you as you're kind of being bustled around, and it sounds like you've been put in a bag and you are now being carried by someone.
Well, let's see what's going on here. All right, this is all internal dialogue right now. Well, shit. Could be a cousin, could be a brother. Super unlikely it's my uncle. I'd be dead and eaten by now. I kind of want to ride this out and see what happens. This is kind of exciting. In this moment, I think I'm gonna drink a potion though. I would like to drink potion number 5.
Oh
For
no.
everyone- if we need to explain the potions, feel free.
Go ahead. Go ahead and
I
explain your
have
potions, please.
33 questionable potions. Each one does something random. So far, I've taken 3. One of them made me hairless, and currently I am hairless and pink. One of them made me shredded, so I am currently very ripped. And one of them gave me massive talons and massive claws, so I look like Rufus from King Possible when he's shredded. So that is my current composition. It is quite peculiar, but it's been kind of fun, and I kind of want to take another potion and see what happens. I kind of hope I explode or something cool.
It has now been a considerable amount of time since you took the Talon potion, so your nails are back to normal now.
Okay. All right.
It has also been a decent amount of time since you took your hairless potion. So your hair is growing back, so it almost looks like you have a ratty buzz cut on your whole body. It's just like
very cold, uncomfortably cold. Got it.
So you feel very spiky right now. You feel like uncomfortably spiky all over, and your muscles
Like
are
a shaved
still there.
rat.
You're just all itchy and spiky, and it's just like. No.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop potion number 5. We're gonna see what happens here.
All right. Okay. Kreez, as you go to move your hand, you can't move. It's almost as if you're frozen.
Okay. Sweet.
No doing this
Can
for
I
you.
move my left hand?
Your left hand. No, you cannot.
Okay. Does my robot finger respond?
Your robot finger does not.
Yeah, one of my pinkies. It
Is
got
it
blown
pinky?
off in an accident, so I had to replace it.
Slay.
Let's see here. Cool. Cool.
In the chat, Nicole said muscle rat.
Naked muscle rat.
Yeah. I mean, can I tell that I have all my stuff on me still? Like, is that like still apparent?
You roll me a perception check.
Okay. Perception. 17.
17. You don't have your stuff on you except for what you were wearing.
Got it.
It was left at the forge in your bedroll.
Okay. I probably got naked to get warmth with falafel, so I'm super down into just my trousers or boxers. All right, good to know.
You are still muscular though.
Yeah, let's go, muscle rat. Yeah, I mean, if I can't do anything, I think I have to see the person. Hold on, let me see if I can use my telepathic utterance. No, I have to be able to see the person. I probably can't.
Yeah, as I say, what are your components there? 'Cause you can't move.
Yeah. Cool. I'm gonna sniff. I'm gonna take a big old sniff and see if I can get any traces of anything. Just a
perception check, please.
All right, perception.
Let's see what you get.
10.
10. You can't really smell anything other than something smells like very vaguely familiar.
Okay.
Like a person smells very vaguely familiar.
Can I do? Oh yeah, I don't know what kind of check that would be. Dealer's choice, I guess. Just try to remember what that smell is. Try to associate that smell with good, bad, someone I want to beat up, someone I want to hug.
Roll me a history check.
Right on.
16. I'll give you that at a 16. It smells like someone whose organs you wanted to harvest once.
Oh, let's go! A customer. Very good.
That could be anybody.
There is a okay.
Come on, man.
Poor hand. Welcome to the party, sister.
Yeah, for anyone watching, I am the last person who has been added to this party, so I'm just as
All right. So, okay. So,
welcome to Echoes, Han.
Lord
so
Jesus.
This is either that one homeless
quickly
lady
turned chaotic.
Yeah, we tried to help her out, just that homeless lady, and we tried to give her a job. Didn't work out too well. There was a misunderstanding with the organs thing. I made the joke we would harvest organs, and she took it so seriously. It's kind of crazy. And then her son was there later, and he tried to take drugs from us, and I was like, no, I'm not going to sell drugs to a 16-year-old, even though I totally fucking would.
Definitely wanted to.
And then we were definitely going to harvest his organs. Like, I was very serious about that once. He had some spry young organs. So, one of those two. It's a 50-50 shot, mother, son. But potential for customers. So we can push this moon milk out to people. So very excited.
push the moon milk to the young spry organs.
That's right. He said he had no friends, but I can change that. We can find some
That's
friends.
true.
I just want to give a shout out to somebody in the chat really quick. James over at Grimstone just said amazing Lorgan drop.
Oh, that's
Very good. Very
that's
good.
so good.
Yeah, we're all about, you got to do what you got to do in the poor districts. You know what I mean? A kidney goes for a lot. So, you got to, EBD's got to get the scrap, Got to feed my children.
All right,
yeah.
Kreez, what was your question?
Am I able to talk at all? Like, can I say anything?
You cannot. Nope.
Okay. Shite. I don't know that I can do anything. So I think most of my skills are utterance based, or like I got to do something. Ooh. Hold on. Let me see this one.
As you continue down, you just feel movement as these two beings are just carrying you down the street, and you're just kind of getting rustled and bumped around. You can't move, you can't get comfy, can't say anything. It's pretty cold and damp, and this burlap sack just smells like old apples. It's not very pleasant in there. Yes, it's like damp old apples, basically. And as you go down, you kind of start to hear them start to, like, in low whispers, start to communicate with each other. What languages do you speak, Kreez?
All of them at the same time.
Oh, right, right. Where's your character sheet? Let me take a quick look at your character sheet, please.
I think I just speak common and undercommon.
Common and undercommon. Actually, you recognize them talking in undercommon. And you hear them in just like low voices. Go ahead and roll me a perception check, because it's hard to not focus on the smell of damp apples. 15. Yeah, so you are able to conquer the smell of damp apples and hear them. So you hear the sound of a male voice, and you hear the sound of a very familiar female voice. And you hear them suddenly. You can't quite make out the words that they're saying, but you can tell that they sound a little bit panicked. All right. And then we're going to pivot back over to the rest of the party. You guys are currently making quite the ruckus in the middle of the night. The rain has kind of started to come down a little bit. It's starting to drizzle. It's still the middle of the night. It's probably between like 3 and 4 in the morning. And you're making quite the ruckus. At one point, making all of the noise you're making down the streets in Ribbon Hollow, someone opens up the window of a tavern and throws a tankard at one of you. I would like you all to roll me a dex saving throw, please.
Oh no.
Get all of us one tankard.
All 4 of you. Whoever rolls lowest gets hit in the head, man.
Oh,
well,
what?
fuck me, because
18.
okay, hold.
18.
Now you roll
fine.
good. Now you roll good. Okay, you said dexterity. Dexterity.
Dexterity saving throw.
17 for.
I got a 6.
I also got a 6.
Wow.
17 for your boy Falafel.
17 and 18, so the boys are fine. Han, what is your dexterity modifier? 2. Jamie, what is your dex modifier?
I rolled a 2. My modifier is a 4.
Okay, Han, you get hit in the head with a tankard.
Zephira's gonna look up and yell.
It's too damn late for all that racket. You hush up there. This may look like the slums, but we don't want it to be the slums.
What do you call hitting my short little friend here in the head? A ruckus? That's what I call it. I call it fucking ruckus.
Well, you better learn what the definition of ruckus is.
It seems like a great time for a freaking she don't say that. For a fucking fucking vocabulary lesson, eh?
As you say this to her, she just kind of slams the window shut of the door of the building and just
that's what I thought.
And be quiet, and then she shuts it again. All right, you guys are kind of making your way down the street, still making quite a bit of noise. Han, you were frozen like that for so long. I thought your webcam froze.
Thistle
You
is
just got
just
hit in the
upset.
head.
Thistle is upset that Zephira just called her short.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. Well, I didn't mean it as a. You're quite tall for a halfling.
And then Thistle kind of just like flips one of her braids and was like, "Yeah, I've always been told I'm pretty tall for a halfling.
All right, come on,
I'm pretty tall back home."
come on there, short stack. Keep following Falafel.
Can I roll to trip Zephira?
Yeah.
What should
No,
I
you don't have to roll. You stick your little foot out. Zephira, roll me a dex save, please.
Ah, shit. One day she'll learn to keep her mouth shut. Folks, that's a nat 20.
Oh yeah, she's fine. Thistle, you stick your foot out to trip her, and you accidentally. Zephira trips you, actually.
This is not Thistle's night. This is not Thistle's night. Yep, we're
Quite the pun. That's great.
All right.
Zephira's
you guys
gonna help her
are.
up and then keep walking.
Thistle's gonna like, I'm fine, and just walk as fast as her little legs will carry her.
Falafel TPD, you guys are walking down the street still. Are you paying any mind to what's going on behind you?
I'm still looking for the footprints.
Okay. You're able to follow them really, really well, Falafel, all the way up until you guys reach a portion of the street that looks like it caved in a foot or so, maybe 6 inches to a foot, just enough where it's all water. And it looks like it just goes maybe 15 feet to the other side of the street. And you don't see the tracks.
On the other side of the street.
Right.
Pause for Cletus appearance. If you're playing the game, take a shot.
The entire wall.
Is this in the same direction? Sorry, is this in the same direction, Ev, as those hooded figures disappeared?
Yes.
I should probably
You guys
tell
are
them about
long
those.
past.
Okay, good. I think I can't remember this morning. I saw there were some hooded figures coming this way. How many did you say? 3?
2.
2. And they were humanoid size in hoods. Same height ish.
That you could see.
Okay. I'm gonna relay all that to them.
Okay. And
sorry,
TBD, you said you were doing something?
Yeah, this entire time we've been walking, I've been trying to figure out how to get all of Kreez's belongings and his bedroll kind of one nice, neat package. And at this point, it's just this wadded up mess that has a couple of knots to kind of keep the bundle together.
Incredible. And Z?
Actually, I'm feeling kind of groggy. TBD, could I trouble you for some espresso?
Yes. One moment, please. And it takes a good 5 minutes. This is not an efficient coffee pot.
Well, when we find Kreez, we need him to really ramp this up for you so that we can get some faster coffee. We'll just sort of keep shuffling, and Zephira's going to be really dramatic about how tired she is.
What's everyone doing? You guys are currently standing in the middle of the street with quite a large puddle of water in front of you. 6 inches deep, 15 feet wide.
Well, I could hover. I could float over it. 6 inches deep?
Across?
Yes.
Can we just walk through it?
Yeah.
That seems dangerous.
The tracks have been lost through it. You don't really see the tracks have it looks like they disappeared through it, so you can't see where the tracks are going after this.
Gotcha. I'm gonna play it safe and hover over it. I'm gonna cast.
Bro, trudging through?
Trudging through.
Okay.
Yeah,
Trudging
yeah,
through.
trudging
Falafel?
through. Yep.
Cool. It's just a puddle of water. It's probably a little gross because the streets are a little bit gross in this part of town, but
Before
it's a little bit sludgy. Some trash got piled up in there. Go ahead.
Before trudging through, Thistle is going to roll up her overalls as far up as she can.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it's only about 6 inches deep. Maybe a little bit between, probably like closer to 8 inches. But yeah, you managed to get through without your overalls getting wet.
Yes.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
You guys.
Meanwhile, mingle with the wind. By the way, for those watching.
Okay.
I found it.
Zephira also has a pretty cool magic item. She wears boots with wings on them that actually enable her to fly.
Hot. Love that.
Yeah, I gotta flex the air genasi, just because I can.
Once TBD has made it across the puddle, the 1/3 cup of coffee has finished brewing, so he takes it out. Here you go, Z.
Oh, excellent. Zephyr's gonna remain hovering but sit cross-legged, and reach down and grab grab the coffee and just and just like sip it.
Beautiful. All right. Yeah, it's still the middle of the night. You guys are now on the other side of the puddle. What are you doing?
Well, at this point, I don't know if I could keep looking for the. I don't know where they went. I really don't.
Could I cast detect magic and see it's within 30 feet? I feel like we left decently after those other hooded figures, so 30 feet ahead, can I detect any magic of any kind?
That's a cantrip. So let's see. No, it's a first level. Excuse me.
Yeah, sorry, it's level 1.
Yes, you do. You actually see, as soon as you cast it, you see in front of you a faint like glimmer of a trail going probably about 30 feet ahead of you and then dives off into an alley to your right, like about 3 buildings down. And it's almost, let's see. Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check, please. So you can see if you can see what kind of magic it is.
That is a 10 plus 2, 12.
Okay. 12. Z, you go near, closer to the aura, and you see if you can tell like what kind of magic it was. And as you do, you can tell it's an enchantment.
Mm. And just to confirm, the effects of TBD's espresso is ×2 speed for 2 hours.
Yes.
Plus 5 move speed for 2 hours.
Ooh, nice. Okay, so Zephira is gonna, as she's sitting there meditatively detecting magic and putting it all together, yeah, and just down the rest of it, toss the cup back to TBD, and while hovering, just fucking book it and follow the trail. Be like, come on, follow me. I can't explain. You just come on. The trail's glowing.
Okay, what are y'all doing? You following?
I huck the
Oh,
wad and
yeah.
bedroll over my shoulder and start running after.
Yeah. Can I see TBD struggling with that wadded mess?
Oh, it's
Yes.
done. It's done. It's a nice, almost perfect sphere with knots coming off of it all which way.
Okay, yeah.
What's
He looks
done
like
is
he's got
done.
it together. It looks like he's got it together.
It's probably ruined.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll follow. I'll follow Z.
Yeah. Thistle's gonna book it as fast as her tiny little legs will carry her.
Alrighty, you guys keep going. And we're gonna pivot back over to Kreez. Kreez, You are still stuck in a damp, appley smelled burlap sack at the moment. But you start to feel like the pace of the people carrying you is starting to pick up a little bit. Until roll me a perception check, please. Whoa, dirty 20.
Great.
Incredible.
Yes.
Okay. You start to feel like you hear a door open and it goes creak. It just creaks open like a very old door with maybe rusty hinges. And you just feel like suddenly very cramped, like someone just like picked up the bag and squished you a little bit. And you feel like a change in the air as you go inside of a building at a 20. You can tell. Roll me, please. As I check. A wisdom save.
Okay. Wisdom save. Okay.
20. Beautiful. You can move your hands and your arms now. Can't quite get there with your toes, but your hands and your arms now you can start to move, and your
when
mouth
I'm feeling
as well.
kind of squished, is that like two people are coming together? Like they have to like compress together to get to the doorway? Like they're really close to me?
A little bit. But
Okay.
it felt like one person, like they were carrying you down at their side, and then suddenly they picked you up and held you to their chest, like trying to like get through a space.
I'm putting fingers to the bag, and I'm using shock and grasp.
Oh my god.
Get him. Get him.
Is that a save or is that a roll? I can't remember.
I believe it's an attack roll.
Okay. Roll for it, please.
Yeah, it should just be an attack roll. Do they happen to be wearing metal?
Oh, no.
Not that you can tell.
Okay, then I will not add advantage. Well, I mean, I guess I wouldn't
What's
need
the
to.
harm? What's the harm?
I
They are
was gonna say
not.
if okay, I was gonna say because that just gives me advantage, or they take double damage or something. Some shite.
11.
It looks like it is an 11.
All right, an 11. You, as soon as you reach your little grubby paws out to try and grab them and shock them, and do your little evil rat chuckle, you feel the bag and you feel the person like throw you away from them, and you slam hit the floor on the ground below. It almost feels like you were thrown to the ground and it slid and hit a wall behind you pretty hard.
Okay.
All right. And Kreez, you're gonna take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Very good.
And as the bag hits the ground and thuds, you can tell you landed on the flooring of a building.
Okay.
And suddenly you hear a voice ring out. All right, I know you and I don't see eye to eye, Rat Man, but here's the deal. I'm the one in control this time, not you. Got it?
Yeah, sure. John, whatever. I
Wow,
would like
fuck
to take
you.
the quick chance to just tear out the bag. A little.
Athletics check, please.
Yep, bums.
It's tied pretty tight.
Athletics check. With my little fingers, if I like use my little claws. Rats are pretty good at digging out of bags.
I don't know. Let's see what the dice say.
This one says 10.
Some thick
10.
burlap.
Okay. You managed to rip the top of the bag open just enough to see out of it, and it's a little bit dark in there. Roll me a perception check.
Okay, I have dark vision. Just throwing it out there.
Cool. With advantage, please.
Okay. I'll do it again. Oh, I'll just roll a second one.
Yeah, roll a second one. 18. It's Kira.
It's Kira. All right. I look at her. I'm like, hey, what's going on, dude? What's going on? How's the cloak treating you that we gave you? That was like super nice thing for us to do to you.
As you look at her before you can even react, she pulls out a staff, aims it at you, and you suddenly wisdom save, please.
Okay. 13.
13. That's a fail. You can't move again.
Okay.
But this time you are able to talk, but
Okay.
you cannot move.
Okay.
And she gets closer. She creeps up to you. Kreez, The state you found me in before, I was in no shape. And you had no right making the threats against me that you did and your friends. So now you are going to return the favor. And you are going to help get me back to where I need to be, or I will harvest your organs this time. And then you hear rustling off to the side. Oi, Kira, there's no reason here. There's no reason here to just start threatening that kind of shit. He might have said that to you, but we're not those kind of people here. I know you want what you want, but we don't need to threaten people like that. It's not how we get what we want. And as he just kind of comes out of the shadows, you kind of start to see them kind of start to bicker a little bit amongst each other.
Okay. While this is happening, I would just like to say, well, I mean, if you're gonna beat me up and try to harvest my organs and stuff, I just want you guys to know my safe word is "pop good." So just if I say that, we need to relax. But yes, whatever
You're
you
not-
guys need help with, I'm down. I love helping people out. I know we saw you on the streets, Kira. We tried to help you out, but you freaked out. We took you home. I cuddled with you. I mean, I had hair at the time, and it was super nice gesture. You stayed warm the whole night, and then we gave you a bath and shit. So this is crazy behavior.
And didn't harvest her organs.
And we didn't harvest your
What
organs
you
or your
could've.
sons.
Oh,
He tried to take drugs for us. We said no.
As soon as you say your son,
mm.
she like does like this slow. Did you threaten my son?
No. He was trying to get drugs from us, and we said no. We said no drugs for you, and he got mad.
If you threatened me, there's no telling who else you could have threatened.
I think we're missing the point here. Your son tried to do drugs, and we said no. We tried to help him.
Roll me a deception check, please.
Okay. 13.
13. All right. Once I'm done with you, you're going to tell me exactly where he is, and that'll be the end of it.
Okay.
But for right now, you're going to tell me right now
Okay.
why the Order wants your ass more than any other rat in the fucking city right now.
I mean, that's a complicated question. It's probably something to do with me burning down that alchemy place, storming their castle, murdering a bunch of them, haunting one of their doors, murdering more of them. I tried to hit on that one dwarf lady. That didn't turn out so good. Or maybe it did, but, you know, here we are. Oh, we killed a robot. We killed a shit ton of them in the Forge District. Like, a lot. That nuke that went off, my bad. That was probably my fault, even though I wasn't quite there. But probably also my fault. That's all I could think of. There's probably other reasons. Oh, maybe my uncle. My uncle is like the Rat King down in the basement in the Undercity, and he wants to kill me too. But like, I'm gonna kill him, and I'm gonna see my mom again. I kind of miss her. I haven't seen my mom in a long time, and that makes me sad.
As you are just kind of regurgitating all of this information, she just kind of like her eyebrows start to just furrow, and she leans over to the man next to her and she goes, I think we found our way back into the Order.
Kreez is so dumb.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I heard that, but I'd recommend against it. But, you know, what you need. I've got some drugs. If you're interested, good price.
First, you're going to tell me how to get into the Undercity. And we're going to cut there. Back to the rest of the party. You guys are currently following Zephira racing down the middle of an alleyway. You are following an enchantment. You're following a small aura of a small enchantment down an alleyway. What are you guys doing? You kind of get to, I love how I ask you what you guys are doing and then I just continue describing what you're seeing. I'm so sorry. But anyway.
I was going to ask
this
you
is
what we're
DMing with
seeing.
me. Yeah,
What are we
thank
seeing,
you.
Ev?
Thanks, Jamie. Why don't I tell you? Okay, so as you guys make it down an alleyway, 1 minute has passed at this point. So Jamie, detect magic starts to dissipate, and the aura is now gone.
Mhm.
But you all start to see like almost like there's some children who are starting to like crowd at one corner of the alleyway, and you also see like some cats start to skitter across. It's like the city is starting to wake up. It's still the middle of the night, but it's like the most earliest of early birds are starting to kind of creep up across the streets.
Mhm.
What are you guys doing?
I don't like alleyway youths.
Alleyway street youths.
I don't like them.
Somebody clip that.
Um,
Can I use Sixth Sense for this, even if it's not like a... We're hunting something.
Sixth Sense is your archaeologist background feature, right?
That's correct. It says I can sense if I'm close to discovering something special. Does Kreez count?
No, that's on an archaeological dig, so not quite. And also, do you think Kreez is
Fine.
something special?
I do in my core. I just don't want anybody to know that.
Yes, okay. Fair enough,
You
fair
said-
enough.
you said there were a bunch of kids that are out and about. Can Thistle would like to approach the youths. And a la 30 Rock kind of hit him with a like, hello, fellow youths, with her skateboard and stuff. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, yeah.
But I think
You should.
Thistle is going to take advantage of how small she is and be like, excuse me, have y'all seen two people carrying a rat man through here?
I think
You
that's
see,
a
like,
perfectly reasonable question.
you see, it looks to be about 3 kids, and they're very poorly dressed in rags and tatters, very dirty. One of them looks to be like a very young, like, gnome girl, and then 2 of them appear to be, 2 human boys, roughly probably between like 8 and 12, somewhere in there. They're a little dirty and underfed, a little malnourished in this part of town, so you can't quite tell how old they are. But as they just kind of look up and at you, and the 3 of them just like kind of
Nope, they're looking
stare.
straight ahead. They're looking straight ahead at
Well,
me.
one of them is a little gnome girl, so she is probably quite a bit shorter than you, actually. So she
Fair
looks
enough,
up at
fair
you because she's probably like 2 feet tall, and she
Fair
just
enough.
like looks up at you, and they all just stare.
Thistle is going to reach into her bag and say, if I were to maybe give you some food, would you answer my question?
They still continue to stare.
And she's gonna pull out a piece of cheese and hold it out in front of her, and be like, have y'all seen? Do y'all understand me? Okay, the nodding's great. Have you seen 2 people carrying a rat man? Nod yes or shake your head no.
How much of that do you have?
There are 3 of you. I have 3 pieces of this, one for each of you.
What is it? Is it drugs?
Here. It's like drugs. It makes you happy like drugs. And she's gonna pinch off a little piece and say, "Here," and hand the little like teeny tiny bite-sized piece and go, "Here, try it and see if it is worth your information."
In the meantime, Zephira's in the background, like hitting TBD on the arm, saying, "Yo, do you have Kreezz's drugs in there? Do they take them with them?"
And then
looking
Thistle
down
hear?
at the knots that I have in my hand.
Thistle's
I'm
gonna
just
whip
gonna
her head.
hand it to Zephira.
Thistle's gonna whip her head behind and be like, "We are not giving drugs to children."
But
Oh,
ask
did
for them, and we
Probably
have
the smart
some.
idea.
How
Ev,
old
what'd
are
you
these
say?
youths?
Thistle's probably the smarter idea.
Does the kid like the
One of
cheese?
them just takes it out of your hand and just and he never blinks, he never takes his eyes off you. What is that?
It's called cheese, and if you give me information, I'll give you a whole slice of it.
Whoa. Okay. What can I help you with? I'd like more of that, please.
Did you or did you not see two people carrying a rat man through here?
I I see. I didn't see a rat. I did see two people with hoods, but there are a lot of people with hoods here. I mean,
Were
even
they?
I have a hood, and he just like kind of throws a tattered old hood over his face, and he just goes, "Ooh."
You know what? You know what, little sir? That is quite a look you have going on there.
Thank
Were
you.
these? You're so welcome. Were these people carrying with the hoods? Were they carrying anything with them that looked like a small rat man could have been inside of it?
Or did you take them?
It
Since you've
depends.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Down, chickpea. Down, chickpea. Calm.
I'm just
But you didn't take them.
I'm just trying to like make sure we cover every angle.
No,
You know
that's
what?
fair. That's fair.
It
If
if it
yeah, that's
it
fair enough.
it it depends if there's more of that.
And Thistle hands them each a small piece of cheese.
Thanks. Is there more?
Falafel pulls out a lump of cheese. I don't know what
you
that
have
is.
cheese?
I have a lump of cheese in my inventory.
Okay. How long have you had it in your inventory?
But,
I think
Age.
Thistle gave
I'll
him.
never
It's
tell.
aged cheese.
Didn't
Uh,
Thistle give him cheese
it's-
recently?
It's blue cheese now. Don't worry about it.
Still cheese.
it's still cheese. It's now a lump of aged cheese. It's technically worth more.
As
In the grocery
you
stores.
as Falafel pulls out his lump of cheese, the little boy eyes like somehow they already looked like they couldn't get any bigger, but they somehow look even bigger, like almost like they're too big for his face now. He goes, there was a burlap sack that they had.
Uh-huh.
It was a big one.
And which way
It
did they
didn't
take
look like
that
a rat could fit in it though. It was too big for a rat.
But a rat. Okay, which way did they take the burlap sack?
That way.
That way. Excellent. Thank you so much.
And then they
Excuse
turned
me.
right down that other alley.
And right down the other alley. Would y'all mind showing us real quick? Would y'all mind taking us that direction?
If there's more cheese.
Falafel, cheese the children.
Falafel hands them the lump of cheese.
Cheese the alley youths.
I've never regretted saying something more in my life, but here we go.
There is. I do want to point out there is a nibble taken out of that cheese, but like it's not considerable. It's not Falafel's thing.
They don't seem like they're gonna care.
Yeah.
I did have a little bit of it, but it's pretty good, but it's just not my thing.
All right, little fellas here. We got you the cheese. Now take us to a friend. Yeah. You ever lost a friend? We're trying to find a friend. All right. And she's like,
All right,
All
after
right,
y'all.
the three little kids are just gonna run down the alleyway. They go as far as down the alleyway that you guys were currently in. They take a right down another alleyway. It's like even more cramped somehow than it was before. There's like barrels stacked up on each side of it with a doorway in between several of them. There's some trash back there, like some damp water on the ground. And Falafel and TBD, both of you can like kind of barely fit between the barrels, so you have to go down single file. When the children suddenly stop and they said, "We didn't see any further than this."
Ugh, all right. Well,
Are they
it's better than
lying?
nothing.
No, that's
Oh,
some pretty good. I feel like that
there's
would make it
no
hard.
way of knowing. You just got to do the thing, and then if they're lying, then you find out that it wasn't true.
They might
That's
have a
the
token.
only way.
Zephira's gonna remain hovering, but just like an inch above the ground, and get like super low, right on their level, like her terrifying appearance right up in their face. Be like, "Are you sure this is all you saw, or are you lying to us because you want more cheese?"
This is all we saw.
I believe
You can
them.
roll me an insight check if you want, Zephira.
No, I believe you.
Okay. All right. The boy just kind of points over and says, "We didn't see them go past the crossing." And as you all look over where he's pointing, there looks to be like a bridge going over like what looks to be like a pipe system, like a very large like creek going through the streets almost. I don't know what that would be called. I can't remember off the top of my head. But like some like water flowing below street level. And there's like a small bridge going over it. And you see like there seems to be like some like maybe like tents kind of pitched up to the side of it and some people kind of camping under there. What look to be like kind of some of the homeless population in Riven Hollow. And the children say, "We didn't see them go past the crossing."
Zephira is going to say, "Oh, all right. Well, thank you," and turn and toss them. Hold on. She's gonna toss them each a silver piece and say, "Don't take drugs from strangers on the street," and keep walking.
They're just gonna like jaw on the ground. Each of them are holding a silver piece, like. And one, you can, as you guys kind of walk away from the children, you hear one of them lean over to the little gnome girl. "We can buy so much cheese with this."
And Thistle hears that and turns back and says, "Remember, the best brand around is Larkspur cheese. It is that is the best quality. Those silvers will buy you plenty."
Wow. Okay.
Zephira chuckles and turns to Thistle and says, "I've got a soft spot for children."
All right. With that, y'all, we're actually going to take a quick 15-minute break. And we'll
Solid
be right back. We'll see you
timing.
guys in 15 minutes.
Thank you, 15.
Awesome. Welcome back, you guys. We are back from break. We've had a lot going on. But real quick, we're just gonna quickly do a couple of our recaps here. I gotta reel up my fishing rod because I had to reel everybody in. You might see this on stream sometimes. This is my fishing rod that I keep at my desk while I DM, because sometimes all of us get off track. So sometimes I have to remember, oh yeah, we're in the middle of a session. We should probably get back into that. So gotta reel us back in sometimes. Like that. Anyway, welcome back, you guys. So glad you could join us tonight for our first session streamed of Echoes in the Gray City. Currently, the party is making their way down an alley towards a spot called the Crossing, where they see some homeless people hanging out in the middle of Riven Hollow, which is the poorest part of town. Kreez is currently
Kreez napped.
in an unknown building.
Kreez nap.
Kreez napped. He has been dumped on the ground and is now speaking to a familiar face, Kira. All right. And we're back in. We're gonna start off with Kreez here. Kreez, you're watching these two people in front of you bicker, and Kira just threatened you over her son. What are you doing?
Just hanging out. What's going on? Can I listen in to hear what they're saying at all? Like, do I have any? Can I comprehend that?
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
14.
You can't quite make out what they're saying, but what you can make out, you can tell that they're arguing over basically how to go about getting the order's attention. It sounds like.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll just try to get their attention and be like, hey, so I know where there's a base nearby here if you guys need to get the order's attention. I mean, you could just take me over there or don't. You know.
How dumb do you think we are, Rat?
Do you honest answer? Very.
Well, we managed to bring you here. We managed to get your whole life's history out of you without
My whole life's
even,
history?
ripping a nail off or
Yeah,
two.
but I'm just a friend. You know, I'm friendly. I share secrets. Secrets are fun to share with friends. I like to think we're friends. You know, I'll help you out. You help me out. It's that easy. You know what I mean? You gotta. It's a poor world down here. You gotta look out for each other.
The young human man just kind of leans over to Kira. He's just like, maybe we can do this without getting our hands dirty. Maybe. She just like whips her head around at him and says, no. I don't play around. Now, Kreez, you're going to tell me exactly why. Because I know for a damn fact that before all of that shit you pulled, something big fucking happened at the order. And you may not have caused it, but you were part of it somehow. And you're going to tell me exactly what the fuck that was.
I'm gonna need date, time, and some specifics there, honey. It's I got kidnapped. I got beaten. I just saved a town. I saved some children.
Not
I've been an
recently. I'm
all-around good
talking
guy.
7 or 8 months ago. Does that ring a bell?
7 or 8 months ago. Let me think here. Probably about the time. Probably something I stole, maybe.
Yeah, I wonder what that could have been.
I mean, sometimes I just see shit and I take it. You know what I mean? That ever happen to you guys? Does that ever happen to you?
No.
Oh, okay. And then maybe it's just a me problem. Damn, I really don't know what it could have been. It could have been that anatomically accurate heart seed amulet thing that I stole. That was pretty cool. It was like a beating
Now,
heart.
Kreez,
Why are you telling them everything?
Silence.
God damn it,
Don't.
Ryan.
Silence.
sit here and fucking lie to me when I know for a fact where some of the shards for that damn ass amulet has.
Okay. Let's think here. There could have been. Man, I don't know. I can't think of anything. You might have to coax me a little bit. Use that stick. See what happens.
Without even thinking, she just raises her hand.
Okay.
And she casts, you see out of her hand just like a yellow glow suddenly. Give me just a second. And it's almost like out of the yellow glow, like a bubble starts to just like bubble up in her hand. And she just takes her hand back and just throws it at you. Go ahead and roll me a dex saving throw, please. At disadvantage
I was
because
gonna
you
say
currently
probably
can't move.
disadvantage, huh? Okay. So 15.
15. That is a fail. You are going to be hit in the face, and you can't move your your mouth just out of the way because your head is the only thing you can move right now. You can't move your head out of the way fast enough, and you're going to take 6 points of acid damage, please.
Unfortunate. Okay.
The little itty bitty ratty buzz cut you have all over your body, like on your nose and around your eyes, it starts to singe just a little bit. It gets a little extra spiky.
How much damage does this shitty ass bag take from some acid?
The bag
Yeah, the
you
burlap
are,
sack.
it's still like just around your neck. Like it looks like you're just kind of peeking out of it. And it does like burn down a little bit off of you, but it's still like around your chest
Very
and
good.
down, but it is like a little bit off of you. You still cannot move at the moment.
Okay. It's the only thing I can
You want
do is
more
my
of
mouth
that?
and chat. We can take a little more of that, but wow, that tastes like garbage. That is trust me, as a connoisseur of garbage, that is fucking awful tasting. Would not recommend. Yeah, what was the question again? Something about your mother? I don't remember.
She
I
walks up to
seem
you and grabs the bag with the bottom of her hand and just like
Wait.
with like an almost unnatural strength that you wouldn't expect out of like a woman who's lived in poverty for as long as she has. She just like lifts you up and holds you up eye to eye with you, grabbing you by this like the scruff of your neck and like the bottom of the bag a little bit. We want your construct.
who? That doesn't ring a bell.
For fuck's sake. And she just takes the bag and just like drops you on the ground and just like throws her hands up and turns around.
Okay.
For fuck's sake, Kreez, work with me a little bit here. Do you want another fucking mouthful of acid?
Not particularly, no. If you have a different flavor, I accept.
Her hand starts to bubble up again as she looks at you.
Okay. Listen, man. Wherever you got me from, I mean, take a fucking wild guess, buddy. I mean, yeah. I don't remember where I just was. I've taken a lot of head damage. When you interrogate someone, you hit them in the head a lot. They tend to forget details. Just, for next time. Word to the wise.
How did you fix him?
How did I fix who?
How did you fix him?
The way I always fix stuff? By being a fucking beast? I don't know. I'm just that guy. Did a little this, did a little that.
Every person involved with the creation of that fucking construct had no idea what they were getting into.
Yeah, well, every person isn't
And they
me.
had
They're stupid.
no idea the power they held.
Correct. That is why he's my son, and I love him dearly.
How did a fucking piece of trash rat from the Undercity manage to get a hold of such...
One second there, woman. I will not stand for this.
Acid out of her hand and throws it again in your face. Roll me another dex save at disadvantage.
You did call her honey. You did honey her. So,
Hold on. That would have been so good. But an 11.
11. Okay, that's a fail. You take another mouthful of acid, and she says, "How did a rat from the Undercity like you manage to wield such power when nobody else could?"
I figured it out. I'm just really smart. I just know how to do stuff. Oh, this is so gross. This tastes so bad.
As you're spitting out acid, we're going to pivot back to the rest of the party. You guys are now approaching the crossing, which is a bridge, as I described earlier. And you see quite a few homeless people just kind of camping under it. Some are still asleep. Some are kind of cooking over a little bit of a campfire. But yeah, this is where the children have led you.
Sus as hell.
I do wonder what they call this tribe.
Father Bean, you know what? Never mind. Sort of, Zephira's gonna reach up and put an arm up on his shoulder and just sort of lead him forward.
Whoa, look at how together they are.
Falafel walks, through their encampment as only one would through, someone else's home. Very, carefully. He's trying to not to kick anything or nodding friendly, and it's like, no, it's to see you. No, it's to see. You can't understand why everybody looks so fucking miserable.
Most people are not even nodding at you. They're just kind of regarding you and just looking back down.
Yeah. Which so it's quite a sad bunch, aren't they?
Yeah, well, life hasn't been kind to them.
Well, what do you mean? Look at them. They've got everything they need. They've got.
Zephira is completely at a loss for how to explain and handle the situation with Falafel, and she just looks at TBD because Kreez isn't here, and there's no adult leadership anymore because Kreez is gone. So Zephira looks at TBD just pleadingly.
Sorry, hold on. Pause. Kreez is adult leadership.
I'm concerned.
Yeah.
I'm concerned.
You are.
I would like to flag my concern.
Listen, buddy, you left me. I know you were stolen, but you left me with them. I'm not responsible for this. Is this your way of telling me I need to drink less? I have to drink less, I guess. I have to take care of these kids.
Is this not a tribe, or?
It looks like a tribe. I've never seen him before. Where's your elder? I'm just going to regard him. I see.
Yeah. Oh, what is that? What y'all call them? We call them our clan leaders. That's what we call them. Where in my and Thistle kind of looks around and sees the oldest looks for the oldest looking woman there.
Zephira's decided.
Okay, yeah, you.
Oh, sorry. Zephira's decided to just choose her battles, and her anthropology background is now she's just observing the situation from afar, just hovering still, cross-legged again, just.
Thistle, as you kind of take a quick sweeping look around, you see there's probably no more than 18 to 19 people sitting around. And you look over to a corner and you see what looks to be a very, very old woman wrapped in a deep brown cloak that looks like it was, despite it being very weathered, looks very well taken care of. And you see it looks to be an older half-elf woman. She looks to be probably, if she was human, she might be in her 80s. She's very, very old. Deep wrinkles, white hair, but she's also very dirty, very weathered. And she's just kind of crept in a corner, sitting with her hands on a cane with her eyes closed, just resting her chin.
Okay. Thistle's gonna walk up to her and say, "Excuse me, ma'am. You seem to be the you seem like you would be the de facto leader here. Would you be interested in exchanging cheese for information?
I'm sorry, honey. Did you say leader? Leader of what?
Of this here clan? Um, you seem like the head of this you seem like you might be the head of this family. Um, and so I would like to do the most respectful thing. And then she kind of bows her head and with a piece of cheese in her hand, kind of bows her head and hands it to the older woman.
Sweet child, I thank you for your offering, honey, but we aren't a clan. We're just people down on our luck down here, you know?
Well, in that case, and Thistle kind of reaches into her bag and grabs a second piece of cheese and says, in that case, I would like to exchange 2 pieces of cheese for some information.
Sweet child, I appreciate the offering of cheese. Thank you. What can I help you with?
And then Thistle kind of tries to bring everyone else over, and
I'll walk over.
and Thistle goes, excuse me, TBD, I feel like you would know better how to ask questions about finding things within the area.
I'm sorry. What is one of his kind doing down here? They've been known to attack us.
I pull my hood up a little bit.
He's not one.
She kind of starts to cower a little bit when TBD starts to walk over.
He also he doesn't get along. Those other kind that you're mentioning, they've also attacked him. He's one of us. He's a good guy. I have right here in my notes about my new companions, Robot Chill. So I think he seems to be one of the good ones.
Your tribe or clan is wonderful.
Roll me a persuasion check, please.
Ooh, that's pretty good. Persuade 21.
She had seemed to she looked like she had tensed up when you walked over, TBD, but as soon as you speak to her a little bit and Thistle tells her that you're chill, her shoulders drop a little bit and she just relaxes and she's like, all right, honey, so how can I help you?
Well, we're looking for some friends, and if you know where they might be, we'll probably get out of your hair and you know let you.
What kind of friends are you looking for?
You know. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was
My
going to say,
father.
TBD, tell him about your daddy. Tell him what your daddy looks like.
He is this tall in all motion. It's like, down at my knees. And looking at the group, he was stolen by some hooded figures last night.
Oh, I think I know exactly who you're talking about.
And then I'm gonna describe what they smell like.
Zephira is playing the ominous music on the
Right,
bagpipes again as she's talking.
She just kind of like glances over at Zephira and then back at the rest of y'all. All right. Well, one of the ladies who stays down here when she can't find a place to stay said she was off to find a rat, and she came back through here not that long ago, maybe less than an hour ago. Her name was Kira. I don't see her that often. She travels the city quite a bit, but maybe that's who you're talking about. Does she take a friend of yours?
Zephira looks at Falafel and then at TBD and then back at Falafel and is like abruptly stopped playing the bagpipes as soon as she said the name Kira.
Can you point us in that direction?
Yeah, I think that name rings a bell.
I would imagine she might have gone to. There's a man she's staying with right now. I think she's poaching off his home. He lives a few blocks down from here. His name is. Oh, dear me. What's his name? His name is Toro.
Toro.
Right. I saw her come back through here. I can't remember if he was with her or not, but She did say something about a rat, but who in their right mind would be friends with a rat nowadays?
Hey, we're all
I
friends with
agree. I could not agree more with you. Thank you very much for your time. Zephira's like
mean,
quite rudely cuts the conversation short to usher everybody out to like a little huddle.
I was going to say I'm friends with a rat. They're interesting folk.
We
You
don't
know,
need her to trust
Well,
us less.
I didn't
Thank you
think.
for the cheese, but Toro lives in the rundown house with the orange brick wall. He likes to
Orange.
paint.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy the cheese.
Thank you very
And
much, ma'am.
Zephira tries to huddle the crew. All right, you two. You ever heard of a man named Toro before? Never heard of Kira's the girl that you tried to harvest a lung or something from, right?
Yeah, they wanted to. They was having a laugh, and they were making jokes about harvesting their organs. I don't know
Right.
why you'd want to, other than to like maybe eat them. It's not my thing, but I know lots of people do.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you, Chickpea. TBD, buddy. I need you
Yes.
to log in. I need you to tap into that memory of yours. You remember any mention of any man named Toro?
DM, do I remember any mention? I don't think I do.
History check?
Not good. That's a 1 on the dice.
Good, but
Yeah, you have no
nope.
idea.
No recollection.
Great,
Or
right. So we're
anything.
walking in blind to an orange brick house with a man who likes to paint and a woman whose organs Kreez tried to harvest. That's wonderful. Who's ready, team? Let's go.
Sounds easy.
Thistle,
Let's.
have
Thistle?
some concerns. What the fuck do y'all mean you're trying to harvest people's organs?
You know, I think the best person to explain that might be Kreez when we find him. Don't you both
Indeed.
agree? Just
All right,
know that you've met us, you know us. The us that you know is true and trustworthy,
You know
and your
what?
organs are safe.
You know what? Let's just go save the fucking rat. And Thistle just starts walking in the direction that the older lady pointed.
Right. I agree. And only I can calm the fucking rat. Just follows Thistle.
All right, y'all are heading out of. Nicole just commented for us, so you all know. Sounds like something I would hear before losing a kidney.
Mhm.
Probably. Likely.
All right. So you guys are heading out of the crossing?
Mm-hmm.
All right. As you do, the old lady, she just kind of raises her head a little bit, raises her hand. I don't get to talk to many interesting people nowadays, so come back if you're so inclined.
Okay.
Would love to have you again. My home isn't much, but it is mine.
Oh. Did we get her
Well-
name?
Nope.
What's your name, ma'am?
Oh, my lantern. Nobody's asked me my name in a long while. My name is Evelyn.
Evelyn? Well, Miss Evelyn, I'm Thistle, and it was lovely being in your home, and I look forward to seeing you again in the future.
I look forward to seeing you too, Thistle.
Falafel will like crouch down next to her as he leaves, and he'll like lean in. And he goes, "You've got a strong tribe here, Evelyn.
She just
You
her eyebrows just go in very far, and you could tell very because of her deep wrinkles. She just kind of looks up at you a little bit shakily, and she's like, "Sonny, I've never been part of a tribe, but I thank you."
I know a strong well together people when I see them, and this is it. This is one of them. So, may you and your people last many winters.
Oh,
I'm
Falafel,
grateful
come
to you,
on.
son.
Whoa, yeah, I'm coming. I'm going. Right, let's go. You like?
Alrighty, you guys heading out?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, you guys kind of start to make your way down the alleyway towards where Evelyn had pointed you all to. And you keep going, following her directions until on your left, you see in between some regular brick homes, you see something that stands out a little bit. You see a home that looks like it was painted almost a bright orange. That was originally like that reddish, like clay brick. It definitely stands out, but looks a little rickety, but it's orange.
All right. Well, this ought to be the place, no?
So it would seem.
Hmm. Well, we have a plan. We're just gonna barge in. I mean,
say
I'm
we
down
bust
for a
in the front
brawl,
door.
but all right, bot boy, go ahead, lead the way.
I'll go bust
You
in
the
the front
strong
door.
one.
Athletics check, please.
Oh, okay. All right, not bad. +7, 20 total.
20 total. Yeah, you bust that damn door down. Like it is gone. As you do, Kreez, you had just taken a mouthful of acid when you look over at the door and there's a little boy. TBD, as soon as you enter the building, you see in front of you quite a sight. You see Kreez with a bag around his waist and a mouthful of acid, and his hair's a little bit spiky because it looks like it's starting to grow back, and his muscles are now completely gone. So he just looks a little funky with his hair sizzling on his nose. And then you see a familiar face. You see Kira, and then behind her is a young man you've never seen before.
Is Kira like in the middle of brandishing her staff at Kreez?
Get her.
Okay. I launch a spear immediately. No questions asked.
Attack roll, please.
19 total.
19 total. That is a hit.
Okay. I mean, it's a spear flying across the
Okay.
foyer.
It's go ahead and roll for damage.
Oh, nice. Okay. A max hit, 12 total. Piercing damage.
Spear yells, "Fuck yeah!" and just bops him on the back.
The spear goes flying across the room and hits her in the stomach, and she falls back into the young man's arms with her hands outstretched and the acid just dissipating out of her hand and just dripping from her fingers. As soon as she gets thrown back, Kreez, you can suddenly move your whole body again. It's almost as if she broke concentration.
Oh,
No.
No way!
What
I
would
couldn't
have
think of a
caused
way to add
that?
flavor to that fast enough. You all are not in combat right now because she was caught so off guard. She's just fallen backwards, currently prone in
I
her
grab another
partner's
spear off
arms.
my back and ready to throw it.
Zephira's preparing
But I'm gonna
gust.
wait.
Zephira's preparing gust. Gust of wind is ready.
nice.
Falafel's gonna barge in as well and see what's going on in there.
Alrighty,
You heard a commotion.
I want to call to
The young
Kreez in a
man-
non-patronizing way so that he comes, but not like as a dog, but like a What are you waiting for? Get the fuck over here! There we go.
Yeah, I would like to try to rip out the bag.
Yeah, you can get out of it now. You are no longer being held. You get out of the bag. You're standing.
Very good.
The two people, the Kira and Toro, are now just looking at you all in horror,
That's right.
completely speechless.
Okay. Ooh, that was, I'm gonna say pumpkin now. That was, it got a little crazy there. That's, you got a spear in you. I've got, stuff on my face. Just the way she goes sometimes. Let's let TBD, good boy. I love you. I miss you. Bitch, you were looking for the robot. There she is. There he is.
We're
So
here to
let's,
rescue you.
yeah, absolutely. I appreciate that. This is the greatest rescue of all time. This is super cool, guys. I appreciate it. But Kira,
Anything for you.
yeah, no, we don't need to kill this person anymore. They're lost. They're lost in their way. They're just confused. I think, I'm so sorry about the organ harvesting comments. We weren't really going to do that. That was just, things I say to act tough. Because you got to act tough in these streets. You know what I mean? You got to really put on a facade.
There's a spear in your stomach now, so the organ harvesting's off the table.
Yeah, it's off the table now. It's
No
probably
good.
useless. We should really get that treated, though. I can't heal for shit, so ain't gonna be me. I can tell you that.
Falafel.
What?
So
As you all are
We
standing
got-
there watching, she takes the spear and rips it
Oh.
out of her stomach and throws it to the ground and
That was
just
cool.
grabs her stomach. And as she does,
Yeah.
Toro leans down in his hand and you can hear him start to speak a prayer. Almost.
Nice.
And it almost like as he does, you can see her flesh just start to knit itself back together as a faint, like, white aura emanates from his hand.
Right
was
then,
pretty
it
cool.
seems like she's fine, so why don't we get the fuck out?
Yeah, I'm less worried about her now. But
Kira, just as you all are starting to try to get out of this situation, I need help.
Okay, well, we could do that, I suppose.
No, hold the fuck up. You just kidnapped
What?
our friend, and acid rained on him,
Listen, they
and now
took
you're
my
asking for
son.
our
I'm
help.
willing to do anything.
Wait, Z,
Oh, the little
Z,
drug guy? Is he your
Z.
son? The little drug
Wait a
seeker?
yes, it was. Yeah, it was.
Oh, yeah, we met him.
Z, you got to remember though, all that stuff it happened back there. So it's like it's not like I've practically forgotten about it.
Well, that's not exactly a bar that there's the same height for the rest of us there,
So
bud.
I don't know. It's not even a thing as far as I'm concerned.
I see your point. I see your point. Miss Kira, what can we help you with?
The order took my son.
Who?
Oh, did
His name is Giles.
Giles.
The
Why do I
rat
feel
said
like
you
you
all
might
saw
know a
him.
Guile?
Hmm. The order took him, huh? That's no good.
I heard rumors that they had taken him. I didn't believe it. I tried. I tried to find him. He was gone. I thought if I had something they wanted, they might give him back to me.
Oh, and
Like him.
that's why you stole our friend, because you thought that stealing our friend would bring your stolen son back.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I follow. It doesn't make much sense to me.
Yeah,
But-
it's interesting plan.
but at the same time, I think I've done a couple of foolish things myself as well when I was like upset. So I think I get it, because you don't like think clearly, and then when you try to do important things, you just kind of like do the opposite. So instead of getting your son back, you instead stole our friend back, which
Listen,
Right,
obviously,
Buddy, don't hurt yourself there, bud.
nailed it.
Good job. Good job.
obviously, you all can't help me. So
It's okay. You just
I tried.
fine. Yeah.
Well-
Well, hold on.
Well,
I'm gonna
maybe
have to
we
find him
couldn't help
myself.
each other out.
I think we can help. I think we can help.
I feel like we're gonna help each other out here.
There's a few prisoners we've released from order control, so we're a little You know,
myself included. Actually,
that's right.
yeah,
That's
we go way back.
yeah,
with
connoisseurs
all
of releasing people from
Yeah,
prison.
I can break people out of jail. We've
right.
done it before. In
That's right.
fact, you could say it's something we're like really good at.
Yeah.
So why don't you tell us what you know? Over
Yeah.
a spot of breakfast, if we could find some pancakes, I'd be real excited about
If
that.
you could also
Well-
heal the acid damage on my face, that would be fucking sweet. Because I am in a lot of pain right now. Still hurts.
Then for fuck's sake,
Yeah.
give this man some fur back.
Yeah, that would be sweet. And then we'll help.
At this point, Kreez, your fur has gotten quite a bit longer. It's not quite back to where it was, but it's getting pretty close. So
Thank
I'm
God.
feeling
you're
warm.
almost there.
I was well
Yeah.
And a bowl of fiddleheads.
I don't think I know what fiddleheads are.
They're
Toro
delicious.
can help you heal
Okay.
Kreez. I'm sorry for yelling at you. I'm sorry for throwing acid in your face.
I accept.
Sorry for kidnapping you in the dead of the night. Right.
I thought I just need to get my son back. I haven't seen him since he was small, and I heard a rumor finally that he was taken. The order came into the hollow in the middle of the night, and they took quite a few
Hmm.
young men and women. I don't know what their purpose is for.
Well, hold on.
Don't
That might
like
be
the
the
sound of
case.
that.
That might be a case for us to take a look into. I'm very intrigued by this.
Mm-hmm.
Where did they take them?
How many?
I don't know. They came in the middle of the night. I heard back just across the people I know. I heard of at least 6 taken by the order. I've never heard of this
Maybe-
happening before.
Maybe they're harvesting organs. No? Too soon. Sorry, I understand.
I think they're harvesting just the whole person. You know?
Can we
Stop
drop
it. No,
the
I'm
whole
sure
organ
he's
harvesting? I
fine.
can't tell
I'm
if
sure
you all are
he's-
serious or not at this point.
We've never once
and
harvested organs.
Not of
all-
the
all right.
organic type.
God damn it.
TBD's gonna walk over to.
You're muted.
TBD's gonna walk over to Kreez and tap him on the shoulder, bend down.
Hey, buddy.
I have an idea.
Let's hear it. I like your ideas.
I'm just gonna do it. Is that okay?
Okay.
You like
Yep.
that? Okay.
I like it. Initiative.
No.
Wait, no, whoa.
Somebody clip.
TBD is going to start tracing a circle on the ground while everyone's doing what they're doing. How big is it? It's 15-foot radius, so 30 feet across. What are the material components? I didn't look this far. Oh no, it's just verbal and somatic. It's fine. He's putting a little chalk ring on the ground just because it's good for visualization. And after that, he's gonna look at Kira. I don't trust you.
Oh,
However, you can come stand in this circle and answer a couple questions. And then maybe I will.
Kira looks down at the circle and back up at you. Are you going to hurt me?
I will not harm you.
She takes a look around the room at all of you. And then looks back at Toro, and Toro looks at her and just...
She gonna step in the circle?
TBD, are you telling the truth? You're not going to harm her?
I'm not gonna harm her.
Okay, she believes you. She's
Okay.
going to step into the circle.
All right. I'm not gonna cast Zone of Truth. So she has to make a charisma save against a DC 12, but I will know whether or not she succeeds.
Okay.
So, charisma save.
It's a natural
Nah.
20.
Okay. So I know. Well, no, I know that she failed. I'm still going to ask my question. Why did you take Kreez?
I wanted my son back. I thought that if I gave them something valuable, they would give me something valuable in return.
Why is Kreez valuable?
Every paladin in the city is looking for you and looking for him.
Why not take me?
You're a lot bigger.
I believe that.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
fair.
I think she might be telling the truth.
Checks out.
Yeah.
It's hard to lie about that one.
All right. That's all. And TBD turns around and leaves the circle.
Okay. All right. What are you guys doing?
Zephira is just gonna look over at TBD and say, "You quite satisfied? The poor mother looking for her long lost son. Can we not help her out over a nice spot of pancakes?"
Well, to be fair, she did kidnap me and put acid on my face, so like I get it.
Yeah,
We got a
okay, they
triple check.
healed you. They healed you.
Oh,
Come
true.
on, we gotta let it go eventually.
Oh, I let it go. Yeah, I'm cool with it. It's all good. Where were you gonna take me? If you got the truth out of me.
That's a good question. What was the plan here?
Well, I mean, the nearest guard tower in the commons, just outside of the gate. You know they won't come down here.
Very good. True.
Hear me out. What if we did that?
Do what?
Well, what if they continue with their plan, but they actually don't? They're really on our side now. We see if we can get man on the inside, and then we can be like, hiding on the outskirts, like ready to pounce. If anything goes awry, we can use them as bait.
Take me to prison.
Right?
I've broken out before.
Yeah.
I've done
Haven't
that
we
before.
all?
And we are pretty good at breaking folks out of prison.
That's true.
That's true.
I'm pretty good at getting tortured.
I mean, we did already break him out of here after he was tortured. So, what if they bring him to the guard tower? They turn him in, try and arrange an exchange, and then we could break out all of them because we got Kreez on the inside. He's really handy.
Maybe they'll take me to the place where all the other. Maybe they'll take me to the place your son is being held, and all the other prisoners.
Right, and they won't kill you on the spot because they also want TBD. So if you're not with TBD, they'll want to question you. They'll need you alive.
It's true.
That's good money. That's money for us right there.
I just need to sneak in a potion somehow.
So you only have 32, so pick one.
That sounds fun.
Can you fit any liquid in your pinky? Your little robot pinky?
Probably. Not a potions full.
A little poison.
Yeah, I'm down for
like
this.
A little poison.
Fun. I'm super down to go to jail for TBD and
let's go.
Infiltrate. We
little
just gotta
prison break
find.
heist.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Do you geniuses over here have any information about the structure that your son might have been kept in, blueprints, access codes, keys, anything?
Well, I mean, he was taken in the middle of the night, and I heard about it 2 days later. So, no.
Right, so no. Okay. Well, you really were flying blind here with a friend, weren't you?
Let me think of all the prison places that are here in the city. Can I do like a check to see if I remember anything?
Yes, Kreez. Go ahead and roll me a history check.
All right. Oh shit! I think I've something set.
Oh yeah, you have your toggle on for advantage. It'll just be a straight roll.
Okay.
Dirty 20. Yeah, you know that the nearest guard tower here is in the south of the commons. It is at the bottom of the neighborhood, kind of probably like around a half a mile from the gate into Ribbon Hollow.
Okay. Do I know where like a prison complex type like where
You
they would
are
hold-
well aware that almost every guard tower in the prison, this one included, and guard tower in the city has a small dungeon in its basement, like where you all rescued Zephira from.
right on. Okay.
But we have to figure out
Safe.
which one. How many are there?
Kreez knows of about 7, and the closest one from here is about a half mile north of Riven Hollow.
Yeah, and that would be the one they would likely go through if they were
Probably.
taking people from Riven Hollow.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm
Do you
down to
know
get-
anything about it?
Do I know anything about it? I would
Are there
say
any
I would say it's
standards?
super likely I have been taken to that dungeon before.
You have not.
Okay. It
Convenient.
is not super
Actually.
likely.
Super unlikely.
I strike
has
myself as someone who goes to jail often.
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
All
Well,
right,
let's
you
head
guys.
out.
Well, thank you. I'm sorry again.
Yeah, you know, bygones and all that. Zephira's
Yeah,
gonna
alright.
like
I wish
tussle his little
nothing if I
hair.
can help in any way.
All right, actually, there might be something that you can do to help. So I've got this stuff called moon milk. It's some pretty
No.
good.
Okay.
If y'all are trying
That's
to buy
not-
some,
Not the moon
No.
milk.
high quality.
Kreez, buddy, time
No,
and
the
place.
rats are trying to spread that through the city, and you want to give us more of it?
It's good
What's wrong
stuff.
with you?
It's good stuff. It helps with your knees. It helps with your back. It
He's
makes you feel better.
lying.
It is not
That
addictive.
part
I
is
promise.
true.
It's not addictive.
It has no. Listen, Kreez, it has no home in this part of the city. We've seen enough. We've had enough.
Maybe the gods can be bribed with some.
Maybe. Yeah, we'll see about that. All right, fine. B squares. I give up on my
I
attempt.
need a dare officer. I need a dare officer over here.
Wonder what the equivalent of that would be, Aurora.
Yeah.
You guys heading out of the building?
Indeed.
Yeah, I think let's head. Kreez,
I'd like to
lead
get
the
dressed
way.
as well. I would like to put on my
I
armor
guess you're
and such.
still naked, aren't you?
I would like to put my stuff
Oh,
on.
yeah. I hand over the
Yeah.
wad of a bedroll that clearly has all your stuff inside of it, kind of jingling around.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's just a.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. As you guys head out of the building, that's where we're going to end our session for the night.
Hey, yo.
Solid.
Thanks, you guys.
Let's go get this lady's
Wahoo!
kid back.
Fantastic.
Let's save this.
All right. Well,
Prison
thanks, you
break?
guys.
Fucking love prison breaks.
For the
God.
breaks.
So here
Love
for
a good old-fashioned break.
it.
Thanks, you
We're so
guys,
good
to
at them.
everyone who hung out with us. I just want to highlight we had one comment there at the end. It was, "I'm pretty good at getting tortured, just made me choke on my coffee." Someone said.
Yeah,
Very
good one.
Awesome. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight. We'll be back next Monday, a week from tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central. I should probably switch those around next time. But please join
Yeah.
us. We have more of this story to tell, and we're so excited to tell it. And I'm so glad you guys got to hang with us tonight. So,
Yay.
all right, everybody say bye to the stream.
Bye to the
Bye.
stream.
Thank you.